Have you ever given all your love to someone, but in return received pain? Imagine raising a child as your own, feeding him, loving him, protecting him for years. And then one day, on his birthday, he raises his hand against you. Why did this happen? What made him do this? Stay with me till the end of this story. It will touch your heart. Tell me in the comments. Where are you watching from? If you feel the emotions, like the video and subscribe to the channel for the next parts. My name is Roman. I am 75 years old. I live alone in a small house near the city park. My legs are weak now, and I walk slowly with a stick. But my mind still remembers everything, every smile, every tear. I once had a big family. My wife's name was Mira. She was kind and soft-spoken. When I married her, she already had a small son named Rohit. He was only 5 years old then. His real father had died in an accident. When I saw little Rohit for the first time, he was standing near the window, holding a small toy car. His eyes were sad. I smiled and said, "Hello, Rohit." He did not reply. He just looked at me and hid behind his mother. From that day, I decided, I will love him like my own son. Days passed. I took him to school every morning. I bought him ice cream when he cried. I told him bedtime stories. Slowly, he started to smile at me. He called me Papa for the first time on his 7th birthday. That day, my eyes were full of tears. Years went by. Rohit grew up fast. He was clever, handsome, and full of dreams. I worked hard to give him a good life. I sold my small shop to pay for his college fees. Mira always said, "You are his real father in every way." I felt proud. I believed love could make any bond strong. But life changes in ways we never expect. After Mira passed away, Rohit's heart became cold. He started talking less to me. He got a new job, new friends, and soon, a new life. I was happy for him, but he stopped visiting me often. When I called him, he said, "I'm busy, Papa. I'll come later." I smiled and said, "Okay, my son. Take care." But inside, my heart broke a little every time. Then one day, I got a call from him after many months. He said, "Papa, I am having a birthday party. Please come." I felt so happy. After so long, I would see my son again. I prepared a small gift, an old gold watch that once belonged to his mother. That night, I reached his house. The music was loud. People were laughing, dancing, drinking. I saw my son, my Rohit, standing with his friends. I smiled and walked toward him. But what happened next? I can never forget. Why did Rohit, my stepson, slap me that night in front of everyone? What made him so angry at the man who raised him like his own father? The lights were bright. The music was loud. People were smiling and talking. I stood near the door, holding the small gift in my hand, the gold watch that once belonged to his mother. My heart was full of love and pride. I looked around and saw Rohit laughing with his friends. He looked happy. For a moment, I forgot all the pain and loneliness. I just wanted to hug him and say, "Happy birthday, my son." I slowly walked toward him. When he saw me, his smile disappeared. "Papa," I said softly, "happy birthday. I brought you something special." He looked at me with cold eyes. His friends were watching. One of them laughed and said, "Who is this old man?" I smiled politely and said, "I am his father." But before I could say another word, Rohit shouted, "You are not my real father. Stop saying that." Everyone became silent. I froze. My heart started beating fast. I said in a small voice, "Rohit, I raised you like my own. I loved you. Before I could finish, he slapped me. The sound of that slap was louder than the music. My glasses fell to the floor. My hands shook. The gold watch slipped from my fingers and broke. Everyone looked at me. No one said anything. Some people laughed. Some whispered. I looked at my son. His face was full of anger. His eyes were hard like stone. "Don't ever come here again," he said. "You are not part of my life." I could not speak. My throat was dry. My heart felt heavy. Slowly, I picked up the broken watch and left. Outside, it was raining. The streetlights looked blurry through my tears. I walked slowly, one step at a time. Each step felt like a knife in my heart. I thought of Mira. If she were alive, she would never let this happen. She would hold Rohit's hand and say, "Respect your father." But she was gone. When I reached home, I sat on my old chair. The silence was deep. I looked at the broken watch in my hand. I whispered, "Mira, your son slapped me today." My tears fell on the broken glass. The watch had stopped, just like my heart. But I did not hate him. No, I still loved him. A father's love never dies. I thought, maybe something is wrong. Maybe someone told him lies about me. I decided I would find out the truth. Why did Rohit hate me so much? What secret was hiding behind his anger? That night, I could not sleep. I kept hearing that sound, the sound of his slap. It echoed in my ears again and again. I kept asking myself, what did I do wrong? Why did my son hate me so much? The rain fell outside my window. The wind was cold. My hands were shaking as I held the broken gold watch. It was the last memory of Mira. I whispered, "Mira, help me understand our son." The next morning, I decided to go and meet one old friend, Mr. Sharma. He was our neighbor for many years. He knew Mira and Rohit very well. When I knocked on his door, he looked surprised. "Raman, you look so tired. What happened?" I sat down and said in a weak voice, "Rohit, he slapped me yesterday." Mr. Sharma's eyes became wide. "What? Why would he do that?" "I don't know," I said, "but I feel something is not right." He looked at me with hate, like I did something bad to him. Mr. Sharma sighed and looked away. "There is something I wanted to tell you long ago," he said slowly. "After Mira passed away, some people told Rohit lies. They said you sold your shop not for his college fees, but for yourself." My heart stopped for a second. "What? That's not true. I gave him everything I had." "I know," Mr. Sharma said, "but one of Mira's cousins, that man never liked you. He told Rohit you took his mother's jewelry and money after she died." I felt pain in my chest. How could he believe that? He knows I loved Mira more than my life. Mr. Sharma shook his head. Rohit was hurt. He missed his mother. When someone whispered those lies, he started to believe them. His heart became full of anger. I sat quietly. My eyes were full of tears. So that was the reason. Lies. Just lies. I thanked Mr. Sharma and walked home slowly. My body was weak, but my heart had a new purpose now. I must tell him the truth, I said to myself. He must know his real father, the one who never stopped loving him. That evening, I wrote a small letter to Rohit. It said, "My son, I have nothing but love for you. If you believe I did something wrong, please come and ask me once. A father can forgive, but he only wishes to be understood. Papa." I left the letter at his office the next morning. Then I waited. 1 day passed. 2 days. A week. No answer. But then, after 10 days, someone knocked on my door. Was it Rohit at the door, or someone else bringing new pain? What will happen when truth and anger finally meet face to face? There was a soft knock on my door that morning. 3 slow taps. My heart began to beat faster. I walked slowly to the door, holding my stick in one hand. When I opened it, I saw Rohit standing there. He looked different, tired, confused, and quiet. His eyes were red, like he hadn't slept. For a few seconds, we just looked at each other. I wanted to speak, but no words came out. He finally said in a low voice, "Can I come in?" I nodded and moved aside. "Yes, son, come in." He stepped into the small room. It was clean but simple. One chair, one table, one photo of Mira on the wall. He looked at that photo for a long time. Then he said, "I got your letter." I smiled softly. "I wasn't sure you would read it." He sat down and looked at the floor. I didn't know what to think. People told me things about you. I thought you took my mother's money. I thought you only pretended to love me. My eyes filled with tears. "Rohit, every coin I had, I used for you. Your school, your clothes, your books, everything. I never wanted anything for myself." He didn't look up. His hands were shaking. "Then why didn't you tell me the truth before?" "I tried," I said. "But you stopped coming. You stopped answering my calls. I didn't want to bother you. I thought you were happy." Silence filled the room. The ticking of the wall clock was the only sound. Then slowly, Rohit said, "After the party, I couldn't sleep for many nights. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw your face, the way you looked when I slapped you." He wiped his eyes. I hated myself for it. Tears rolled down my cheeks. I walked closer and placed my trembling hand on his shoulder. "Son, anger can make us blind, but love can still heal us." He looked up, his eyes full of guilt. "Can you forgive me, Papa?" I smiled through my tears. A father never stops forgiving his child, even when the world ends. He hugged me tightly. I could feel his heart beating fast. I closed my eyes and whispered, "Welcome home, my son." For a moment, it felt like Mira was there with us, smiling, peaceful, proud. But life is never just peace. Sometimes, right after joy, another storm begins. The next day, something unexpected happened. Something that changed everything again. Just when peace returns, a new truth appears. What happened the next day that shook their hearts again? That night after Rohit hugged me, I felt peace for the first time in years. He stayed with me for a few hours. We talked, laughed a little, and remembered Mira. He said, "Papa, I will come every weekend now. We will have dinner together." My heart was full. When he left, I watched him walk away through the small window. For the first time in a long time, I whispered, "Thank you, God. My family is back." But the next morning, my chest started to hurt. It was a sharp pain, deep and heavy. I tried to stand, but my legs felt weak. I slowly sat on my bed, breathing hard. I knew this feeling. I had seen it before. In old age, your heart doesn't always listen to you. I took out a small piece of paper and began to write. My hands were shaking, but I wrote with love. "My dear son Rohit, if you are reading this, it means I am with your mother now. Don't cry, my child. I was already an old man when you were still young. You gave me happiness, even if it came late. I never blamed you. I only prayed that one day you would see the truth. And you did. Please keep your mother's watch safe." It stopped once, but love made it start again. Love never dies, my son. Papa. After writing, I placed the letter beside the photo of Mira. The room was quiet. The sunlight touched her picture softly. I smiled and closed my eyes. When Rohit came later that day, he found me sitting peacefully in my chair, the letter in my hand and a small smile on my face. He cried for a long time. Then he picked up the gold watch from the table. It started ticking again, slowly, softly, as if my heart was still alive inside it. From that day, Rohit visited my grave every week. He brought flowers and said, "Papa, I am doing well. Thank you for never giving up on me. The love between a father and a son, it never ends, even when life does. Sometimes, we realize the value of love too late. But true love never disappears. It waits, forgives, and lives forever. Tell me, where are you watching from? If this story touched your heart, like the video and subscribe for more emotional life stories like this one. It has been 1 year since my father, Roman, left this world. Yes, this time I, Rohit, am telling you the story. Every Sunday, I visit his small house. I clean his chair, water the little plants he loved, and place new flowers near my mother's photo. When I sit there, I can still feel his voice in the wind saying, "Son, be kind." I remember the day I hurt him. That slap. It was the biggest mistake of my life. I thought I knew everything. I thought love was only about blood. But I was wrong. Love is about the heart, not about who gave you birth, but who stayed when no one else did. After I found his letter, I cried for many nights. I read it again and again. His words were full of peace. There was no anger, no hate, only love. Now, I wear the gold watch every day. It still ticks softly, like his heartbeat lives inside it. Each second reminds me, never wait too long to say sorry, because time never comes back. Sometimes, I talk to him. I say, "Papa, I got a promotion." Or, "Papa, I met someone kind. You would have liked her." The house feels quiet, but somehow I know he listens. One evening, when the sun goes down and the sky turns orange, I feel warm air on my face. It feels like his hand is on my head again, blessing me. He taught me the greatest truth of all. Forgive before it's too late. Love before it's gone. Because life is short, but love is forever. Final message. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone you love. Tell them how much they mean to you. Today, not tomorrow. Tell me in the comments. Where are you watching from? If you felt the emotions, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more real, human stories that speak to the heart.